So hello everyone, my name is Lindsey and I'm the founder of World Changing Kids, and I'm here today with my awesome friends Heather from Here and Now Studio and Nancy from Practice Making Art. And we are here today to talk about our awesome Upstanders and World Changers summer camps that we're running this summer. We just finished our first week of camp. We had Monday to Friday mornings of this week. The theme was environmental activism, and it was awesome. It was so much fun. So we thought we would just do a short video to share, to tell you a bit more about the camps, answer any questions you might have. Parents can watch this, kids can watch this to see, if they'd like to join us. And if after watching this you have any questions, feel free to send me an email at worldchangingkids@gmail.com. So I guess I'll start by saying the camp is kind of set up into 3 sections. So we have yoga, mindfulness, mindful movement, and creative snack making. And then we have kind of the World Changing Kids session, which talks about the theme. The theme for this week was environmental activism. And then we have an art session. So schedule is kind of flexible depending on the day, also letting the kids lead a bit where the conversation goes. But in general, every day is 3 separate sessions in that fashion. So I'll pass it over to Heather and she can explain what her amazing session is all about.
Hi. So I've been running the yoga and mindful movements portion of the day. So we try to get your kids active. So moving around, doing different yoga poses, challenging themselves and holding balance poses, and moving around a little bit, trying to wear them out, which is always a good thing. We also practice a little bit of breathing, trying to get the kids to take deep breaths, a little bit of practice regulating emotions. So we talk about different difficult emotions and what we could do to help ourselves calm down. We also then go into snack making, which has been hugely popular. In fact, I wish I had a snack to show you right now, but I ate them all because they're actually really good. So we made different things with fruits and vegetables and nut butters, and like we made celery and cucumber snail the other day that the kids really got into. Today we made animal faces on rice cakes with peanut butter or nut butter and fruit, and the kids got really creative and really into it, and that was really a great pleasure to me to see a bunch of kids gobbling down fruits and vegetables so excitedly. That was what I did. It was a great fun week, and I'm looking forward to next week. So I'll just turn it over to Nancy.
We do have some.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
This is a hard thing with Zoom interview recordings because if I start, yeah. Anyways, that's all right. We do have some great pictures. So what I'll do is I'll post the pictures of the snack making and then put like a link in the comment section or the description of this video. So if you want to see what the snacks were, you can check that out. So yeah, that I love, Heather, what you're doing with the yoga and the mindfulness, because you're giving kids some tools to keep in their toolkit to help them with their own mental health and well-being in the future. You're kind of planting all these great idea seeds now, which is super important even in especially in our current, what's the word I'm looking for? Our current reality of living through a pandemic and, having all these physical distancing rules for our kids, which is so hard, and their anxiety is higher than normal. So giving them these tools at a young age is amazing. I love it.
Yeah. And having your kids make their own food gives you a break too. I was so surprised. Pleasantly surprised. We made a yogurt bark and froze it. And all of the kids were saying, I'm going to make that again. I'm going to make that again. And that's become sort of their sweet treat during the day. So something really healthy and good and really easy for them to do on their own.
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, you made yogurt, like put yogurt and then you put it in the freezer overnight, right? And then they ate it the next day and it was like a crunchy dessert. Healthy though.
It's good.
Yeah, I love that one. Yeah, so normally Heather starts with, oh, pardon?
So the next day, the kids are really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Heather normally starts the day with the yoga, not every day, but most days. That's kind of the way it goes. Yoga, mindfulness. And then we move over to my World Changing Kids stuff, where the kids can be eating their snacks while we talk. and we just chat about the theme, and we watch some videos, some cool videos from like a TED Ed talk or National Geographic or something. That's what we did this week. And this week we learned all about plastic pollution and our landfills and our clothing, textile waste. And the theme around everything is actions we can take to help make it better. So that's what we discuss. We talk about a topic, and then how can we do something to make it better? So the kids were super engaged. They always pleasantly surprise me as well, like exceed my expectations for how much they love talking about these topics. And the themes coming up, we have a couple different ones that we can talk about at the end, but it'll be the same kind of idea with every theme. So talk about the issues and then actions we can take. And then today we interviewed a guest expert. So this is something I like to add in too, since we can't do that much in this reality of physical distancing. One thing kids can do is interview an expert over Zoom and know that their voices matter and that they have important things to say. And then we share these videos with the world so they have a aiding other children. They're empowered to know that they can do that. So it was so much fun. And then Nancy comes in next, and we'll let her talk about her awesome part.
Yes, and it's been really fun because what we try to do is take what we've learned from Lindsey and some of the creativity with the snack making as well, just sort of bring it all together and do some art around that. So basically letting them know that they can actually use their creativity, their voice and art to make a statement as well, but also just have some fun with it. So we did, for example, we started off the week with something like this, where they just did a this, not this piece. And then we talked about ways to just engage in doing artwork. That's pretty much it. We try to use very simple art materials so that you don't have to go out purchasing anything. Today we turned regular markers into paint very simply, and so different ways to express themselves on paper. And we've had everyone seem to be very engaged and enjoyed all the different activities we've been doing, and that's a really great way to end off the session.
Yeah, and what I love is we're also going to take those pieces, at least the this not this piece, and turn it into an infographic, poster, mosaic type thing that we will then share. So again, the kids can share that with the world and know that they are powerful. They have, you know, they can share their learning with other kids.
Exactly.
Yes. So before we end the video, we just wanted to talk about the upcoming weeks we have of this awesome camp. The camp runs Mondays to Fridays, 9 to 11:30 a.m. The price is $150 per family for the week, ages 7 to 11. So the upcoming themes, we have July 13th to 17th. We're going to talk about food insecurity, waste, and rescue. July 20th to 24th, cities of the future. July 27th to 31st, water is a human right. And August 4th to 7th, garbage and zero waste goals. August 4th to 7th is a shorter week because of the holiday Monday, and the price is $120 for that week instead of $150. So those are the most important details. I'll put links to all that in the video, in the comment section or in the description of the video. And that's it. We wrapped up the first awesome week, and I'm so excited for Monday. Yeah.
We can't wait. Yes, we can't wait to see you.
Yay. Okay. With that, we will sign off.
Fantastic.
Yay.